Lieutenant Colonel Joseph Philbin, the Chief Investigative Officer for the Rhode Island State Police. On August 26, 1985, Elaine Yates, date of birth 9/26/47, and her two children, Kimberly Yates, 3.5 years old, and Kim Yates, 10 months old, went missing from their residence at 36 Sales Avenue in Warwick. The next day, the husband and father, Russell Yates, filed a missing persons report with the Warwick Police Department. After an investigation, the Warwick Police determined that Mrs. Yates and the two children were safe and in good health, and that Mrs. Yates was seeking a divorce from Russell Yates. On November 18, 1985, Russell Yates obtained a court order giving him custody of the missing children. At this time, Russell Yates brought the complaint to the state police. After a lengthy investigation and tracking down of numerous leads, an arrest warrant was issued by the courts for Elaine Yates on 2 counts of child snatching. This warrant was issued on October 14, 1988. During the 3-year time period the case was being investigated, legislation was passed and a new child snatching law was enacted. This law is what Elaine Yates was eventually charged with. Over the past 31 years, numerous leads have been investigated with negative results. Days before Christmas this past year, members of our Major Crimes Unit received information that Elaine Yates was living in Houston, Texas under an alias name with her daughters. After a thorough investigation, detectives were able to locate Elaine Yates in Houston, Texas under an alias name, and her 2 children were also located in Houston under alias names. Licensed photographs and social media accounts were located and confirmed all of their identities. The Attorney General's Department was consulted, and it was determined that Elaine Yates should be taken into custody in Houston, Texas, and arraigned as a fugitive. Yesterday at approximately 12:30 p.m., Elaine Yates was taken into custody by members of the Texas Department of Public Safety, along with detectives from the Major Crimes Unit of the Rhode Island State Police. She was processed and arraigned in front of a court magistrate, where she waived extradition to the state of Rhode Island. Mrs. Yates confirmed her identity and was interviewed by our detectives. Mrs. Yates is currently en route to Rhode Island and will be arraigned in 3rd District Superior Court tomorrow morning. Both daughters, Kelly and Kimberly Yates, were located and interviewed, but their current identities will not be released, and the missing persons complaint will be closed out at this time. As a result of this department's accreditation standards, we conduct annual reviews of cold cases, which allows for us to continuously update and review previous cases using updated technology. This updated technology greatly assisted in locating the Yates family.